Have you ever felt completely abandoned? Unworthy? Well, what if I told you there's a 2,000-year-old story that speaks directly to that feeling and ends with something that will absolutely shatter your understanding of forgiveness, family, and what it really means to come home? Stay tuned. We're diving deep into one of the most powerful stories ever told, the Prodigal Son. Let me paint you a picture. Ancient Judea. A wealthy man, 2 sons. Everything seems perfect, right? But here's where it gets interesting. The younger son walks up to his father one day, and he says something absolutely shocking. "Father," he says, "give me my inheritance. Now, I don't want to wait until you're gone." Think about what he's really saying here. He's essentially telling his father, "I wish you were dead." Can you imagine? The disrespect, the betrayal, the sheer audacity of it all. But here's the thing that makes this story different from every other family drama you've ever heard. The father doesn't argue. He doesn't lecture. He doesn't shame his son. No, instead, he does something unexpected. He gives his son exactly what he asks for, and the boy leaves. He packs his bags. He abandons everything familiar, everyone who loves him, and he ventures into a distant country. Now, what happens next is where our curiosity really kicks in. Because this isn't just about a spoiled kid throwing away his wealth. This is about something much deeper. Something about human nature. Something about the choices we make when we think we know better than everyone else. So the young man arrives in this distant country, and at first, it's incredible. He's got money. He's got freedom. He's got no one telling him what to do, when to do it, or how to live his life. He spends his days living lavishly, partying, making friends who are only interested in his wealth. Every night is a celebration. Every day is an adventure. This is the life he thought he wanted. This is the dream. But then, something happens. The money runs out. Not gradually, mind you, completely. And when the cash is gone, so are the friends, so are the parties, so is everything he thought mattered. And timing couldn't be worse, because right when he hits rock bottom, a severe famine sweeps across the entire region. Food becomes scarce, prices skyrocket, people are literally starving. And what does this once wealthy young man do? He finds himself a job, any job. The only job available. He becomes a pig herder. Now, if you know anything about Jewish culture, you need to understand something crucial. Pigs are considered unclean animals. For a Jewish boy, this isn't just a low-wage job. This is humiliation on a spiritual level. This is as far from his identity as he could possibly get. And here's where it gets even darker. He's so desperate, so hungry, that he's eyeing the pig slop. He's literally considering eating garbage meant for animals. That's when something shifts inside him. In that moment of absolute desperation, sitting in the mud, surrounded by pigs, starving and alone, he has what we might call an awakening. He thinks about his father's house, not with longing initially, but with practical clarity. Wait a minute, he realizes. My father's servants have more food than I do. They have security. They have dignity. They have a purpose. And here I am, dying of hunger. But here's the crucial part. He doesn't think about going home because he deserves it. He doesn't think his father will welcome him with open arms. No. He's planning something much more modest. He decides to go back to his father, not as a son, but as a hired servant. He'll ask for a job, a chance to work off what he owes, a chance to maybe, possibly, rebuild some kind of relationship with his father based on labor and duty rather than love. And then he actually does it. He gets up. He leaves the pigs behind. He begins the long journey back home. Now, here's where things get really interesting, because what happens next is going to blow your mind. And if you don't want to miss the most powerful moment in this entire story, seriously, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm not even joking. What the father does next is something you absolutely have to see. So please, subscribe, and let's continue. But here's the question that should be racing through your mind right now. Will his father even let him come back? Will there be forgiveness? Or will the father be so hurt, so angry, that he turns his own son away? Because in that culture, in that time, you could actually disown a son. You could publicly reject him. You could sever that relationship forever. So he walks. His clothes are torn, his face is weathered. He probably smells like pig farm, and he rehearses what he's going to say. He's got it memorized. He's going to make his case. He's going to earn his way back. That's his plan. But then, something happens that changes everything. His father sees him coming from a distance. Now, the father doesn't know why his son is approaching. He could be angry. He could be cautious. He could be cold. But he's not. The father sees his son. This son who betrayed him. This son who wished him dead. This son who squandered his entire inheritance. And the father's response is raw, visceral, overwhelming. He runs toward his son. He embraces him. He kisses him repeatedly. He's weeping. The son tries to give his rehearsed speech. Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am no longer worthy. But the father isn't even listening. He cuts him off. Because the father doesn't care about the conditions. He doesn't care about the apology. He doesn't care about earning back his place. The father just cares that his son is home, that he's alive, that he's here. And then the father does something remarkable. He orders a celebration, not a modest dinner, a massive feast. He brings out the best robe. He puts a ring on his son's finger, a symbol of restored authority. He puts sandals on his feet, a symbol that he's not a servant, but a son. And he commands his servants, "Bring the fattened calf, kill it. Let's have a celebration, because my son who was dead is now alive. My son who was lost is now found." And there's dancing, there's music, there's joy erupting from this household. But here's where the story takes another unexpected turn. Because there's another son, the older son, the older brother, the responsible one, the one who stayed, the one who did everything right. He's out in the fields working when he hears the music, the celebration, the commotion coming from his father's house. He calls one of the servants and asks what's going on. The servant tells him, "Your brother has come home. Your father is throwing a celebration." And the older brother? He's furious. He refuses to go inside. He stands outside, angry, bitter, resentful. So his father comes out to see him, and the older brother lets it all out. "Father," he says, "all these years I've been faithful to you. I've never disobeyed your command. And what did you give me? Nothing. Not even a goat to celebrate with my friends. But when your son, this son of yours who squandered his wealth with prostitutes, when he comes back, you throw a massive celebration. You kill the fattened calf. How is that fair?" And here's what the father says in response. It's the most beautiful, most challenging part of the entire story. The father says, "My son, you are always with me. Everything I have is yours, but we had to celebrate. We had to be glad, because your brother was dead, and he's alive again. He was lost, and he's found." And that right there is the entire point of this story. It's not really about the younger son at all. It's not about his failures or his journey or even his redemption. It's about the father. It's about the nature of unconditional love. It's about what happens when you are completely, utterly, radically loved, despite everything you've done. It's a story for anyone who's felt worthless, anyone who's made terrible choices, anyone who's convinced themselves they're too far gone. It's also a story for anyone who's been resentful, anyone who's felt like their faithfulness goes unappreciated, anyone who's kept score. Because the truth is, both sons are broken. The younger son is broken by his own choices, the older son is broken by his bitterness, and the father offers the same remedy to both of them: love. Not earned, not deserved, just freely given. So here's my question for you. Which son are you? Are you running away? Are you lost? Or are you standing outside, arms crossed, wondering why others get second chances? Because if this story teaches us anything, it's that it's never too late to come home. And it's never too late to let go of your resentment and actually celebrate someone else's redemption. If this resonated with you, please hit that like button. Subscribe for more stories that challenge how you see the world. And comment below. Tell me your thoughts on this story. Which son did you identify with? Thanks for watching, and remember, you're always invited home.